Okay, folks, back again, 99 part 2, and I really think this is important. If you don't want to bear with me through this, then at least look this up and take a look at it. I mean, this, I guess you would say, is kind of frightening. I mean, we know there's a lot of evil out there and all of that, but I mean, this is just amazing. There were two ministers, to use that word here, that this fellow is talking about. One is Orange County's Wiley Drake and Arizona's Stephen L. Anderson. And as I said, I didn't know much about this website, and I had no reason to believe the guy was hoaxing me or anything. But what I did is I did some more searches to, you know, sort of validate, so to speak, or confirm, or what's that other word I'm looking for, corroborate, you know, what this gentleman was saying. And, you know, it's popping up all over the place. So, you know, he didn't just make this mess up. The Patrick Wiley Drake kicked off the President's Day weekend with an email blast to his supporters saying, I can barely pronounce this damn thing, imprecatory prayer is now our duty, you know, the one that puts this curse on you, and announcing a daily teleconference call to advance the cause. Drake has been an enthusiastic advocate of imprecatory prayer since he announced that God answered his call with the murder of Kansas abortion clinic doctor George Tiller in church last May. I did a segment on Dr. Tiller. Scott Roeder killed him. I think I did that, you know, it's been within the past month or so. And as he said, let me see, where was I? George Tiller was far greater in his atrocities than Adolf Hitler, Drake said at the time. So I'm happy, I am glad that he is dead. This emboldened him to add, the usurper that is in the White House, B. Hussein Obama, to the list said in his church on Sundays. They have a list of people who they evidently pray that they'll die or something. It says here, sadly, Drake is not a complete fringe figure. He served as second vice president of the Southern Baptist Convention in 2006 and 7. In 2008, he received 47,000 votes as the vice presidential nominee of the American Independent Party, alongside conservative activist Alan Keyes. As I said, I think this one's important, so bear with me. If you don't bear with me, that's fine, but go look this stuff up. I mean, these oh, here's another one. With the death of Democratic Congressman John Murther after gallbladder surgery last week, Drake declared that God had again listened to his imprecatory prayers. Am I saying that correctly? Imprecatory. Oh well. Drake's President's Day weekend prayer hit list, excuse me, reproduced Judicial Watch's 10 Most Wanted Corrupt Politicians list for 2009 without attribution and aiming for something beyond indictment. The list includes Senator Chris Dodd, Senator John Ensign, Representative Barney Frank, the Treasury Secretary, Attorney General Eric Holder, Nancy Pelosi, and of course President Obama. We have listed here only a few of those we are praying for, wrote Wiley, first for their salvation in Jesus, and if they continue to deny God and do unrighteous things to our country, we then agree with God that he take them out. It goes on to say, but Drake is subtle and even civil compared to the deranged hate-monger who preaches at the Faithful Word Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona, Stephen L. Anderson. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Gee whiz. This is Anderson. I hate Barack Obama. You say, well, you just mean you don't like what he stands for. No, I hate the person. Oh, you mean you just don't like his policies? No, I hate him. I'm going to pray for his good. I'm going to pray that he dies and goes to hell. I mean, Okay, this Anderson. When Anderson was interviewed by the local Phoenix Fox affiliate about his prayers, he denied he was calling for violence. If you want to know how I'd like to see Obama die, I'd like to see him die of natural causes, said Anderson. I don't want him to be a martyr. We don't need another holiday. I'd like to see him die like Ted Kennedy, of brain cancer. This is, well, let me come back. Be right back.